back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. Another 2 weeks of lockdown we've got here. I'm not too sure what they're going to do after the 2 weeks. I don't know how the fuck they're going to open shit up again. I have no idea what their game plan is. They don't really have a game plan here. It's all pretty much just ignore it until it goes away. That is the game plan. So I celebrated an extra 2 weeks of lockdown by going for a walk. It was so nice to go for a fucking walk. India is one of those places where you can just walk and it is just pure entertainment. There is so much shit going on. Even though it's completely locked down and there's hardly anyone out there, it's still just entertaining walking around the streets. The houses are all different colors. You walk through the street and there's trees in the street, and they're mango trees. There's jackfruit trees, like huge fucking jackfruits. No shit, if one of these jackfruits fell on your head, you'd be fucked. There's coconut trees, and these are just in the street. These aren't anybody's trees. I think people claim them. Like if you try and take someone's jackfruit out of their tree, they're going to come out with a machete. They take that shit pretty seriously. Don't fuck with people's jackfruit or mangoes. But you're just strolling around, seeing fruit trees, colourful houses, and then you get mesmerised by the pollution. You're like, Jesus Christ, this place is a fucking mess. And then you just keep walking and you'll see something. No matter what, you'll see something. Whether it's a cow eating a plastic bag in the middle of the road, whether it was some guy peeing on the side of the road, like directly on the side of the road. He just jacked up one side of his shorts and just started peeing. This is all just in my small little fucking walk. I was gone for like 10 minutes. Then there was a guy walking down the street. I wish I had my fucking camera on me. He was a fat dude. His mask was down. And I don't know what he was trying to do. Maybe fucking burn an extra few calories. But he was fucking swinging his arms like he was in the military. There's some real fucking characters out there. I think I'm going to appreciate it a lot more once we get out of lockdown. I'm going to start taking my camera out and filming a little bit more. I might just full vlog it up. Just transition into full-time Indian vlogger. But I'm not throwing it on fucking YouTube. Fuck that. I'll be putting it on my Patreon if I do that vlogging thing. The thing with YouTube is, and I felt this when I was putting up my driving vlog, is any fucking random can just stumble across it. I don't much care for any fucking random. Like, I don't want some nerd on YouTube stumbling across my stuff and just going, he's mean. He's not very nice. Fuck you. You know what I mean? There's no vetting process on YouTube. It's just a fucking free-for-all. That's the great thing about the podcast. When people get to know me through the podcast, you've been through a pretty vigorous vetting program there. The podcast naturally separates the wheat from the fucking chaff. Day one of the podcast, I say I got jerked off by a fucking tranny, which gets rid of at least 30% of first-time listeners straight off the bat. 30% of people don't even make it to day two. And who even knows if that tranny thing is true either? I could have just made it up for that purpose, to get rid of people. I didn't, but I could have. So straight away, I've got rid of 30% of people that weren't going to like me in the first place, and I wasn't going to like them either. We saved a lot of fucking time for both of us. And then by about day 10, we've lost another 30%. I don't know what I say in those first 10 days. I assume it's a lot of, I fucking hate everyone. You're all cunts. I want to kill myself. You should kill yourself too. And that is an acquired taste in itself. So by day 10, I've lost like 60%. I've lost like 60% of first-time listeners, which is good. It's better they fuck off early than hang around and be disgruntled a little bit later at me. Fuck off. Just leave now. So 60% are gone by day 10. Then we get to about day 50 and I've lost maybe another 20%. So by day 50, I've lost 80% of first-time listeners by day 50. It may not be that high, but it's somewhere around that mark. But the people that are still there after 50 days, that's my type of people. We probably would have been friends in real life if you reach 50 episodes. Anything past that, we would have been friends for sure, if circumstances would have allowed it. And that's the best thing about the podcast is that the people that hang around are fucking sweet. I'm happy to have them as listeners. I get no fucking complaints. I can say and do whatever the fuck I want on the podcast because all the cunts that were going to complain are already out. That's the fucking best thing. But then you go on fucking YouTube and it's a completely different story. There's no fucking vetting process on fucking YouTube. People watch this shit and they don't know who the fuck I am. To them, I'm just some angry misogynist that yells at his wife all the time. And that is pretty accurate, but there's layers to it. You need some context to it. And I'm not doing any of the other shit for randos. I'm doing it for the listeners of the podcast. I got one bad comment on YouTube. That's what this whole rant's about, that one bad comment. Fuck that cunt. I don't want to hear it. But yeah, I'm going to start doing a little bit more filming around India. I'm not going to put that shit up on YouTube. I'm just going to put it on Patreon. I'll put it under the 1 pint Patreon thing. Anyway, I'm not too sure when I'll be doing that. It's fucking lockdown for another 2 weeks. Anyway, it's fucking Saturday night. Enjoy your fucking self, and I'll see you the fuck later.